Hey, it's Cliff, and I want to do a quick Celsius Network update to get you guys the latest news. So, as you can see here, the AMA was canceled, and unfortunately, they canceled this like 10 minutes before it was actually supposed to go live, showing that they're still not being very transparent in any of the information that they have. They did, however, post this here, which is a video from Alex. We can go ahead and watch that real quick.
Hi everybody. While we navigate some very difficult challenges, we will be pausing AMAs for now so Celsius can focus on this very important work for the community.
So that was it. It was just a 13-second clip that they ran through really quick and really didn't say anything. It looks like Alex's lawyers were forcing him to say something because he's reading from a script clearly, and it definitely was not reassuring to the community. Now, one thing they did do since my last video, they updated their FAQ in regards to how to handle your margin calls, and it says if you receive a margin call, reply to the margin call email as soon as possible to let the loan team know that you wish to resolve the margin call by posting additional collateral for the loan or by paying the loan off. Please be advised, like the other assets in your Celsius account, any additional assets transferred to your account will not be available for withdrawal, swaps, or transfers between accounts while the pause on these features remains in place. We encourage you to carefully review the Celsius terms of use before transferring additional assets to your account. So they're pretty much saying you need to understand that if you transfer more money into this platform, you're probably not going to get it back. I mean, if we're reading between the lines here, they're telling you to review their terms of use, which clearly states that this crypto is not yours. So in my opinion, I would suggest you probably not pay off these loans because you're not going to get the money back. Anyway, moving on. Somebody did point out there's a collection of Celsius wallets that people have. Obviously, everything's on the blockchain, and it shows their holdings right now being at about 1.5 billion. So they do have some money to kind of work with there a little bit. For this, back to my overview, one thing I just wanted to point out with this is that they did pay down more on their loans. So originally, or for my last video, it showed that the liquidation price was around 14K. They've pushed that down to 13K, $600 additionally on top of that. So one thing they are doing is they're not posting more collateral, they're actually paying off these loans. So I think that's probably a good step in the right direction. And then the last thing I just want to point out here is that more bad news just is being posted on Wall Street Journal and all these news sources. Obviously, they're playing up into this craziness that is going on, and they're just kind of stating that Celsius investors unlikely to provide more funds to bail out crypto lender, and they specifically mentioned the Canadian pension fund that was mentioned in my last video as well. So obviously that's not news. Of course, in a position that Celsius is in right now, nobody wants to add more money because there's a very good chance that they're going under and they're going to be bankrupt. So that's pretty much everything going on right now. Definitely bummed out that we didn't get any information from the AMA, and looks like going forward they're going to completely stop doing these AMAs. So hopefully maybe next week we'll get some actual information, but to be honest, I'm not very hopeful on this situation. So guess we'll just have to see what happens. But leave a comment down below, and thank you for watching.